three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Brady Singer, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. The 2-1. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And there's one gone to begin the evening.
Batting second, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps center fielder Johnny Damon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 1-2. Fielded cleanly. The 1-2. Out of play off to the right. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees. Fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Eddie Murray. Now a big swing by Murray, and he connects on that one out to deep left field. Kiner retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Tanner Tully, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I had a chance to walk around the clubhouse and hang out around the cage during batting practice, and this team is confident right now. They've been winning recently. They're 1 game below 500. I can't tell you mentally what it would mean to this ball club to get this W and get back to 500 and start over.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In
The mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here comes the payoff pitch. High and deep to right center. Walker moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jeff Bagwell. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Under it is Damon, and that's going to be out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Edmonds. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
There's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Martinez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tino Martinez. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Larry Walker.
Larry Walker.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stinks, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Next up for the Red Sox, Carlos Correa. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Rowdy Tellez is on deck. Base is empty here with nobody out. Did the pitcher a favor that time, and the count will be full. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he looks like they're drawn to defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. A line shot to third base.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 31.
Digging in, number 31. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Runners at second and third with two gone. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
A 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Second and third, two away. High in the air out to center field. And Edmonds will make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's 1-0 Boston. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 on that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Batting seventh.
The plate.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is in time. Nevarez throws him out.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. One and two now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. It remains 1-0. Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. A windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Popped up. Martinez in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications it looks like he's going to try to continue. At the plate now, Johnny Damon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set with the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a miss by Damon as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
To the plate now, Eddie Murray, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Murray was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here, but then once the game starts, it's all business.
Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And right now, the Red Sox are the best around as they top the AL in that department. Stepping in now, Larry Walker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's Carlos Correa now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Enters play here at 279. 16 homers and 42 runs batted in. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
2-0.
Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, one man out. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball and was able to come through.
At the plate, number 8, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. From the stretch. Hit in the air to center field. Edmonds will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. Leading off the inning, Austin Nola, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ground ball left side. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Edgar Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Martinez.
Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Martinez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettit, Mike Schmidt.
And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ralph Kiner. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0.
Hey.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Kiner in front, 3 balls and a strike.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 5.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Jim Edmonds.
Into the box, Jim Edmonds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Alomar has it to second for 1. Over to Murray. They get the double play, and the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Omar Narvaez. Now here's the pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, number 31, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Roberto Alomar, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiner's there, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and digging in is the veteran DH Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Three and 0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
In now, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Trevor Story steps in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. And he fouls this one off. A pause and the 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
The next 1-2 pitch.
We're at the count 2-2.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a play. To second for 1. It's late. He's safe.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Stepping in, Jonathan Schoop. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, he was taken in the 10th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Austin Nola. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lifted in the air to center field. Damon waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in for Boston, Johnny Damon has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And now a pitch on the way. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Ground ball right into the shift. Taken in by Schoop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 33.
In now, Eddie Murray. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the potent switch hitting bat of Eddie Murray. Hit hard toward the right side, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Standing in now, Larry Walker, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This is on the ground over to first. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Edgar Martinez leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So now to the plate, Ralph Kiner. He grounds it sharply to third. There's one to Murray, and that finishes the double play.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Bagwell. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is line to left. Hence will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. Trevor Cahill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53, Trevor Cahill.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Carlos Correa. First offering on its way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting, number 44.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Hunter Pence.
So coming to the plate, number 8, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat, grounded weakly to the left.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch.
Nope, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Popped him up. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Coming to the plate now, number 31. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Runners at second and third with two gone. Hit out towards second. Scope towards second. He's got it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, two left. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. Leading off the inning, Jim Edmonds, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Edmonds.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he takes a called strike two. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Edmonds is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next for New York, Tino Martinez. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Should be no trouble out there for Damon. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Standing in, Jesse Winker. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. On his way to pitch number 100. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Squared that one up just a little late. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Oh and 1, here it comes.
1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Two out with the man at first. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. All even now, 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. Still down 3-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Roberto Alomar. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls the string on that one. One strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Edmonds patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and in steps the left-handed hitting Johnny Damon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 30.
So striding in, Eddie Murray. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scope is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0.
7th inning, Perez.
Miguel Castro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Miguel Castro.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got 2 hits in 20 at-bats. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Castro has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. Number 197 in his career. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box now, Austin Nola, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him, and I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Into the box now, Edgar Martinez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's down.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, he makes the stop. On to first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Ralph Kiner. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Walker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Kelvin Herrera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Leading off the inning, Larry Walker, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Larry Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
One ball.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. Number 17 for him on the season, and with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game. That bomb here in the 8th is big.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Pereira, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 8. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Lays off 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-1 Boston. Edilberto Ramos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Edilberto Ramos.
Digging in to try it again, Jeff Bagwell. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First offering on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Jim Edmonds, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here comes the 1-0. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 home to Edmonds. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Jim Edmonds with the solo home run. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate now, Tino Martinez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Soft grounder left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number
Standing
33.
in, Jesse Winker. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. A A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hence is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. 9th inning coming up. It's now 4-2. James Hoyt enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So striding forward now, number 31. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 31.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Slow roller down the third baseline. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
3-2 now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard back up the middle. Edmonds will give it a look, but this falls for a base hit. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Into the box, Johnny Damon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Slider misses away, and he's behind 3-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in. So now to the plate, Eddie Murray, pulled toward right center field. And plenty of room out there for Edmonds, and there are 2 gone now. Larry Walker will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's all.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's a ball.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Three and 1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 6-2.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Yankee error, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees 2. Ron Esslinger will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Ron Esslinger.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Here's the 2-1 home. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Jonathan Schoop will be next. Hard liner to center field, and that drops in front of Damon, a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, D-Roll, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on second and third. But somebody will come through.
To the plate now, Jonathan Schoop, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. The 0-1 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Striding in, Austin Nova. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
The pitcher was acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, they're
Jake McGee takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
McGee.
First pitch on its way. Jeff Bagwell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Full count, 3-2. Last chance for the Yankees. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So a big moment here and standing in Jim Edmonds. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. No balls and a strike to count. He's set the 0-1. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tanner Tully earns the win, his second. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are